Hi, this is Lian Eng from Go Kids Go Parents. Welcome to the 7 days How to Create Connection with Your Children Through Fun challenge. So in today's topic, we're going to look at what is connection and why is connection so important. But before we do that, let's delve into a couple of scenarios. Assuming 20 years later, how would you look back to your life? And would you look back through a smile, a joy, like feel that you've done your very best, you had the best life with your family through joy, and you had so much fun with them. Also, you know, are you able to wake up in the morning and be greeted with smile? Are you happy? Is your day-to-day life joyful? Would you like to be able to spend time with your children, just sitting down, having a cup of coffee, and enjoying the chat, sharing about your day-to-day experiences, um, able to just sit down there and just enjoy each other's company? Are you able to do that? Are you able to wake up in the morning, um, getting hugs and kisses from your children, or able to just give your children a hug at night and feel the joy, feel the harmony in your system? Just imagine that. And that is what we call connection. That's how connected you are with your children, how you feel about their presence, how you enjoy each other's company, how you relate to each other, the type of relationship that you have with them. So let's start. What is connection? The moment a mom finds that she's pregnant, the first kick of your child in your tummy, and the emotion inside, the love, the bonding starts to evolve, and this is the first step. The first step to connection with your children. And when the child is born, the first cry, the first touch, physical touch you have with your children, as the dad cuts the cord, the first cry, the first cuddle, the first kiss, and that's the first step you have with your children, and that's the first step to connection. So how connected you are with your children, it's developed through your day-to-day interaction. Like, just for example, your babies are born with an innate need for connection, the emotional needs. For example, they're feeding, they're changing. By being understanding of their needs, their cue, the cuddle, the kiss, the emotional assurance, um, by meeting those emotional needs of your child through their cry, through their um, physical movements, through their cues, through the different tonality of their cry, the length of their cry, the different types of crying, like a longer cry, the deeper cry, the short, sharp cry. By understanding those emotional needs and by meeting those needs, those are the emotional connections, the emotional attunement of your child. And that is the first step of creating those connections with your children. Um, like for preschoolers, is the understanding of their communication. For a child, their emotion, their behavior, the temper tantrum is a way of your child trying to communicate with you. And because for young preschoolers, they experience a lot of emotion, their fears, their jealousy, of probably of the siblings, their the disappointment, the anger is huge emotion for them. But for a young child, how they express those emotions, how they relate those emotions. It's still in the learning process. They can't express it. By you being able to read their body language, their tone, their emotions, how they communicate with you, is a way you connect with your child, is how you understand your child. And it's by paying attention, by reading their cues, by um, meeting their needs, is a very powerful way to create those connections with them. So this is why being able to relate, being able to understand, being able to meet your children's needs is a way to connect with them, making them aware that you care, you are trying to understand them, you are making your best effort to meeting their needs, is by making them feeling safe. It's okay to express those feelings, to let us know what you feel. And as parents, by meeting those needs is one step to creating powerful, closed relationship with them in a safe environment. By me saying safe, meaning you are allowing your child to express those emotions, by not judging them, by not being angry with them, by telling them it's safe to express, and you are trying to connect and you're trying to understand what they're trying to tell you. And it gives them a very powerful foundation for feeling safe, able to express, able to regulate their emotion, learning the cues of how to express them in a safe and proper way. By throwing temper tantrum, throwing yourself on the floor is not a good way to express your emotion. But by expressing them through communication, expressing them through body language is a better way than throwing temper tantrum. So by giving them instructions, safe environment to do so without judgment or without fear of punishment, is a very powerful way to first step of connection with your children. So that's why that's how we talk about connection with your children and why it's so important. When your child feels safe to express to the emotion, they feel safe to communicate with you. They learn to trust you, and trust is something that you earned, is something that is so important. You want to be the authority whereby when your children feel safe to come to you, to share with you their concerns, to share with you their emotion, to share with you about their experiences. And you want to be the one that your children come to. And that's why connection is so important. And that's how, that's the foundation of a family. A family is where there's no judgment. A family is where everyone can sit down and talk, discuss, share about their thoughts, their feelings, about their emotions, about their view about certain things. There's no right and wrong to opinion. It's just different opinions through different life experiences, different perception. So connection is the first step. Make it safe for your children to express, and that's the foundation of a good relationship in a family. So now I hope you have a better understanding about what is connection and why being able to connect with your children is so important. Tomorrow, I will share with you how you can create connections with your children even though you are extremely time poor and you don't even know what to do. I'll see you tomorrow and I'll share with you how to do that.